Arne Slot surprised many Liverpool supporters by leaving Egyptian star Mohamed Salah out of the Reds' starting lineup for the Premier League clash against Leeds United at Anfield. Slot opted to place Salah on the bench for a third consecutive match, a purely technical decision from the Dutchman, particularly as the player is not suffering from any injury whatsoever. Salah had already missed out on starting against West Ham United, as well as the previous fixture versus Sunderland, and once again found himself among the substitutes for Liverpool's latest match against Leeds. Liverpool had only recently been held to a disappointing 1-1 draw at home to Sunderland, another result that extended their poor run this season. As has become routine, Dutch captain Virgil van Dijk stepped forward to address the team's setbacks, but this time he wasn't alone. Hungary international Dominik Szoboszlai broke his silence after the Sunderland draw, and when asked how he felt about the performance, his reply was brief and cutting, "Not good," followed by a 5-second pause that felt far longer. Szoboszlai showed no interest in sugarcoating the situation. Liverpool have conceded the opening goal in 10 of their last 14 matches, and the team's confidence and structure have visibly crumbled. One of the reasons Liverpool signed the Hungarian in 2023 was his strong personality in addition to his technical quality, traits that were clear as he expressed his frustration, with an honesty reminiscent of club legend Steven Gerrard. "This matters to me," Szoboszlai said firmly. "We, as Liverpool players, should not accept being in this position." A draw at home? Sunderland are an excellent team, of course, but if we were in last season's form, we wouldn't have dropped a single point at Anfield. That's what we're missing. He added, "We have to get back to winning ways. There's a lot of work to be done. I always try to give my best, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't." Amid Liverpool's deteriorating results and the growing pressure on Arne Slot, the name of French icon Zinedine Zidane has risen among the candidates potentially capable of taking charge of the club. Liverpool had started the 2025-26 season brightly with a win over Southampton in the Carabao Cup, extending a run of 7 straight victories. But within a month, things shifted dramatically: 6 consecutive league defeats, a shock loss to Galatasaray in the Champions League, and a chaotic 3-2 defeat to Brentford pushed the club into full-blown crisis and raised serious doubts about Slot's ability to lead the team forward. Despite being linked to Liverpool, Zidane himself has previously indicated that managing the Reds is unlikely at this stage, noting that the English language remains an obstacle for him. According to Betfair, Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner is currently the favourite for the job at odds of 3-1, followed by Spain's Andoni Iraola at 4-1. Zidane sits third in the list at 9 halves, with Julian Nagelsmann at 7-1 and a potential, though unlikely, return for Jurgen Klopp at 9-1. Liverpool handed double boost ahead of Premier League clash with Leeds United. Liverpool's poor run of form continued with yet another disappointing result on Wednesday, as they were held to a 1-1 draw by Sunderland at Anfield in the Premier League. The result was perhaps not entirely unexpected given the current league positions, with the visitors sitting 6th while Liverpool occupy 8th place. The Reds are now preparing to face Leeds United, one of this season's newly promoted sides, at Elland Road next Saturday. According to Liverpool.com, there have been fresh updates regarding the fitness of several players. Conor Bradley has not featured since the November international break after suffering a muscle injury. Before the Sunderland match, Arne Slot had expressed his hope that the 25-year-old would be fit to return in time for the clash with Leeds United. As for Jeremy Frimpong, his start to life at Liverpool has been far from ideal due to ongoing fitness issues. He is currently sidelined with a hamstring injury and is expected to return next week, though it may take a little longer before he is ready for full involvement on the pitch. Giovanni Leone, meanwhile, is set for a lengthy spell on the sidelines following a serious knee injury sustained in the Carabao Cup tie against Southampton in September. He is expected to be out for several more months and is unlikely to return before the start of next season. Arne Slot insists that Cody Gakpo is not suffering from a lack of competition on the left wing, with the Liverpool head coach also adamant Rio Ngumoha is playing enough. Gakpo is Liverpool's fifth most used player so far this season, and one of only 4 players, along with Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate and Dominic Szoboszlai, to feature in every game in the Premier League and Champions League. There is considerably less rotation on Slot's left flank than there was last season, when the Dutchman was also able to call upon Luis Diaz. And that has led to valid concerns over Gakpo's form without genuine competition, with Liverpool purposely not blocking Ngumoha's pathway with a new signing, but the 17-year-old only playing 58 minutes in League and Europe so far. That's an interesting way of looking at it, he told journalist Mo Stewart when asked in his pre-Leeds press conference whether Gakpo was suffering from having less competition for a starting spot. Because you can also look at it in a way: if a player plays a lot, this gives him consistency, self-confidence. Usually if I talk to players that I don't play every single time, mostly their answer is yeah, but I need to play every single minute. That gives me more confidence and I can bring the most out of myself. The reason why I haven't tried Hugo a lot of times off the left is an obvious one, because of the Alexander Isak situation, that he's either been not available or not been available to start every single game. And Rio has had his minutes, but I think for a 17-year-old he's already had much more minutes than any other 17-year-old at any other club in the Premier League. So that's positive for him. I don't think Cody suffers from the fact that he doesn't have competition, because there are players that can play in his position. Usually, like I just said, players prefer to have a situation where they have the confidence and the understanding that they might play many minutes. Liverpool escape with a point as pressure mounts on Arne Slot, and Jurgen Klopp finally broke his silence. Liverpool narrowly avoided yet another disappointing defeat at Anfield, salvaging a 1-1 draw against Sunderland in a tense Premier League encounter. The match, held at Anfield Road, saw the visitors take the lead through Moroccan forward Shamsuddin Talbi in the 67th minute, after a powerful strike that caught Alisson Becker wrong-footed. Liverpool responded in the 81st minute, when a long-range effort from Florian Wirtz deflected off Nordi Mukiel and found its way into the back of the net. Despite a late surge from the Reds, including several promising attacks, they failed to produce a winning goal. Sunderland came close to snatching the victory in stoppage time, but Federico Chiesa intervened with a crucial clearance on the goal line.